Mare. Where'd my coffee go?
Toffee nut. Toffee nut.
Found it. My voice. I'll put this down now. Hello, my beautiful people. It's Meredith. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some DIY holiday decorations and some gifts that you could give this holiday season. I am so stoked about these DIYs. I actually made this sweater I have on. I'm very proud of it. You can use a lot of these DIYs as room decorations, or you can give them as gifts for the holiday time. If you guys make any of these DIYs, I would love to see a picture of it, so you can tweet me a picture or Instagram it to me with the hashtag HolidayWithMare. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment below telling me which of these DIYs you liked the best or you might try out. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. Before we get started on the DIYs, I'm going to show you guys a few easy ways to spice up your room for the holidays. So the first thing is to put some candy canes in a jar or vase. They look super cute as decorations, and you can eat them, or you can put them in your hot cocoa. It's great. You can add a touch of nature to your room with pine cones or greenery. And of course, my Christmas lights have to make their debut. The best part is always untangling them. You know, it's glorious. Fun times, fun times. I put out my advent calendar from Hobby Lobby. I put some peppermint rounds in a vase and some Christmas ornaments. First, I'm going to show you how to make your very own tacky Christmas sweater. So I went to my local Salvation Army and I looked around for some plain sweaters that I could turn into my tacky Christmas sweater, and you could go with any color sweater that you want. So I ended up going with this sparkly, glittery red turtleneck sweater. The first thing I did was find an outline of a gingerbread man online, and then I just printed that out, and now I'm just cutting the gingerbread boy out. So I'm going to use felt for my gingerbread man, and to adhere it to the sweater, I decided to use some fusible web that I got at a craft store, but you can easily just hot glue it on your sweater. That is another option. So I'm going to peel off the non-sticky layer and then put the sticky side down onto my felt, and then just iron those together so the glue makes it stick to the felt. And now I'm just tracing my gingerbread man onto the fusible web and cutting him out. Now just peel off the white layer that is stuck to our felt, and the glue from the fusible web is now on the back side of my gingerbread boy, so when I apply heat from the iron, it is going to adhere the gingerbread man to my sweater. And now to decorate my little gingerbread boyish man boy, I hot glued some rickrack ribbon on his arms and legs. For gumdrop buttons, I did some fuzzy pom-pom balls, and for eyes, I did black buttons. I also hot glued some snowflake sequins onto my sweater. You guys can really get creative with this and put your own twist on this sweater. Next up, we have the peppermint stripe wreath. So I found this white foam wreath form at Michael's craft store, and then I just took some red ribbon and I'm going to wrap it around the wreath, and make sure to leave space between the ribbon as you're wrapping it so you can see the white wreath and the red ribbon, so it looks like a peppermint candy. And you want to try to do it so that the distance between each ribbon stripe is as equal as possible. You do not need to glue it or anything, you just wrap it around and leave some slack at the top so you can tie it off and it will stay in place. And I'm going to glue some candy canes on the bottom and just cross them, and then I'm also going to add some peppermint candies. There are so many different things you can do with this wreath. You could give it as a gift, you could put it on your front door, you could put it on your wall above your bed, you could put it on a fireplace mantle. I decided to put mine above my couch, and I just used a command strip hook so I didn't have to put a nail in my wall. I think this is adorable. Now I'm going to show you how you can make this cute mitten garland. You can hang it above your fireplace, or you could put it above your bed, or just anywhere. It's up to you. So first you're going to need an outline. You're going to cut out an outline of a mitten. I'm using red felt for my mittens, but you could use any color or any material that you might have. So I'm just going to trace 6 mittens onto the felt and then cut them out. You can decorate your mittens any way you want. I'm going to put some ribbon up at the top and then a snowflake on it, and then for the finishing touch, I'm going to put a white foam ball so it looks like a snowball. So I'm going to spray paint my clothespins white just so that it kind of ties in my red and white theme. And then you're going to need some string to assemble the garland. I'm using some red twine that I got at Michael's. You could use ribbon, you could use fishing wire, pretty much anything you might already have. I'm going to put the string at the very base of the clothespin and then clamp the mittens in place. And I decided to hang my mittens up in pairs so they kind of look like they're hanging by the fire to dry after a snowball fight. I lost, by the way. It was tragic. Moving on to the DIY gifts. So the first one I'm going to show you is this Snowman Hot Cocoa Kit. So you will need 3 jars with lids. I'm going to hot glue the jars on top of each other, and I'm putting the glue in the center of the lid. You want to make sure that you can still open the lid so you can put things in the jars and take things out. I put mini marshmallows in the top jar. In the second jar, I'm going to add in some hot cocoa powder. And in the bottom jar, I'm putting in some peppermint candies. Now to Snowman, this baby. I'm going to tie some ribbon around him as a scarf, and for eyes I did black buttons and then just a carrot-like nose. You could use anything you have. To make a hat, I'm going to use some black felt and cut a circle and then cut a strip to make the top part. And then I'm just going to hot glue that on top. Personally, I would be so excited about getting this as a gift. I just love hot chocolate, especially during the holidays. You could make this for your Secret Santa. It just makes such a sweet gift, pun intended. Yeah, that was good. I've been obsessed with this homemade peppermint body scrub. It is just delightful. So you will need peppermint oil, granulated sugar, coconut oil, and a container to put your scrub in. So I'm going to measure out 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I'm going to heat that up in the microwave until it has liquefied, and then I'm going to put 1/2 cup of granulated sugar into the coconut oil and then mix those together. And lastly, add in a few drops of peppermint oil and stir that in so it is evenly distributed. Then I'm going to transfer my scrub into my mason jar, and if you are planning on taking this in the shower, I recommend putting it in a container that is not glass. You could put it in Tupperware, or you could find plastic containers from the drugstore. I just made a tag that says peppermint scrub so that the person that receives it knows what it is. I tested this scrub out on my arm. It left my skin feeling so silky and soft, and it made me smell like Christmas. So I'm kind of in love with it. Overall, I think it makes a great gift for anyone that loves body products. I give it an A+.
So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you, Mary Bears, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'm so excited to show you guys. Dog! Can we get a slow clap for this dog? Let's have another toast to the girl almighty. Down, 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 down. Let's pray we stay young, stay made of a light. Is that how it goes?